Everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Taking a quick look here at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check a couple of key factors here before we dive in, such as liquidation, kind of understand where we're at with that. And then a quick congrats too to some awesome traders here. We got some good results here. ICP long 42% over the weekend, Bitcoin shorts, AVAX short, as well as a Reef long 54%. So nice profitable weekend for us there. Congrats to everybody for having a nice little holiday weekend. What we want to look at here, of course, with AVAX is a couple of key factors. Let's start with liquidation and work our way down because I want to discuss a couple of things here because liquidation is getting pretty heavy with this coin. We got a large concentration at, once again, 38.25. We talked about that previously, that level just below the most recent low. Okay, so $38 as a close approximate would be our, I think that's our third target for our AVAX short. So there's a good chance we're going to be able to hit that just based on that lower liquidity level of sweep, getting swept. But again, you got to recognize there's a lot of shorts too at $41, so the price could very well come back up. Okay, so we had this little bullish ascending trend here recently where a lot of shorts continue to enter the market. So the truth is here, there's a lot of concentration of liquidation in both directions now. So that basically changes things. So if you've taken profit on our AVAX short, maybe consider closing it. If Bitcoin does ramp up here to 53,000, which is a possibility, we could very well see this $41 to $44 range retested. Okay. So just keep that in mind. This is not fantastic for it by any stretch, but it's not terrible either. It's kind of more neutral now that we see shorts and longs both on both sides. We are below this volume profile resistance, so $40 is the new resistance level. Just kind of keep that in mind. It is based on last week's worth of trading. We take a quick look here at the daily time frame. We can summarize that we're above all moving averages still. So still bullish on this coin, right? This coin is still doing very well. Shorting into it is a higher risk. We use tight profit targets, and we've hit 2 out of 5 targets, so I think we're good. But generally speaking, you want to be careful taking monstrous shorts right now, even though a lot of coins look like they want to dump, but it's hard to say they will because Bitcoin's showing a lot of strength. Okay, so please understand that. Having said all that, we can see MACD is trying to diverge on the daily, hasn't yet. The only thing that's kind of giving us a sign the price wants to pull back or continue to is stochastic RSI. Everything else is looking decent. High money flow index, RSI is right there at about 40. So those are, or sorry, that's more like 60, but still all bullish, generally bullish signs. For our time frame, things get a little different here. This is where things get tricky. Most of the coins that are doing well are above both the moving averages here, the 20 and the 50. AVAX is not. So we can kind of see this descending trend occurring with the moving average, kind of letting us know that price action is more likely to continue down. We can see MACD is diverging as well as stochastic. We're under 50 in the RSI. These are a lot of bearish signs. Okay, so even though a coin can be extremely bullish on one time frame, doesn't mean that we just exclude the others, right? So to me, the 4 hour is a little bit more impactful of a time frame to take a trade on because it kind of indicates that that shift in momentum is happening. Because as the 4 hour time frame gets worse, the daily time frame gets worse too, right? It's kind of the trickle effect. So don't get so don't put your blinders on when you're looking at the daily time frame. The daily time frame should just be a quick little synopsis on the overall sense. Okay. Truth is, AVAX is still bullish in the overall sentiment, but the 4 hour time frame is telling us a totally different story here. Now we're not truly bearish, but we're definitely getting there. Okay, we're on the wrong side of tracks for the most part in every circumstance. So me personally, I'm leaving my AVAX short open just because I feel like we can continue to take a little bit more profit. Now if Bitcoin rallies to 53, 54, 55K, different story altogether. That nullifies all of this here. Okay, that's how you gotta kind of trade, folks. I'm sorry, it's just the crypto market. You have to get used to Bitcoin calling the shots and understanding how these coins correlate with or without it. At this point, though, we have more so a negative pairing, and Bitcoin corrects itself a little, AVAX does a lot, and if Bitcoin continues upwards, AVAX kind of stunts itself out. Until we get above some key level resistances, we're not in a situation right now where we need to presume that AVAX is going to do really well. Hourly time frame. Let's quickly look here. TD sequential tells us we're at a 5, so we're about halfway through the continuation of the downside. We are now officially below the cloud. We've been below for about 4 hours. That is somewhat confirming, letting us know we should be on the wrong side of tracks there. Lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines below baseline. While these aren't like distinct scenarios here, they're definitely just letting us know that there's no reason to consider a long right now. You're basically just risking it for no reason if you consider a long position. Again, the price will probably continue higher, break through the resistance level. It does this all the time. That's the crypto market for you, folks. You got to get used to the manipulation. But generally speaking, at this point, we can see the price action more likely to continue down than up, just based on the hourly and the 4 hour. And that to me is usually what I like to confirm if I'm going to take a swing trade, because I usually only hold my swing trades for a few days, upwards of a few weeks, right? Occasionally months, but that doesn't happen too often. I'm generally able to hit my targets within that range, okay? The reason why I say that is because look at the daily time frame, we're still bullish on this coin, right? But if you took a long position because the daily time frame looks bullish, the price keeps going down, you're doing it wrong, right? Look at all time frames, try to get a good analysis and understand roughly where we're at. At this point here, AVAX broke from its ascending trend. There's a lot of reasons why we should presume the price should continue lower, especially if Bitcoin cannot pull its head out of its ass at 52,000. Okay. We're going to see here soon, hopefully, what that looks like. Keep in mind, today's a holiday in the US. Not a lot of stuff going on here today. You typically find a lot less volatility, or more so a lot less volume on a day like today, and that does shift the volatility a little bit. So that's kind of where we're at there. Hope that made sense to you folks. Thanks again for watching. Quick little heads up. Yes, I get the question a lot. Bitunix is a phenomenal exchange. Link down below. Register with my link. You get some awesome benefit rewards. There's no KYC or VPN required for them. So check them out in your own time. I hope you all learned something here today, though. Thanks again for watching. I look forward to seeing the next one. Take care.